Welcome to another episode of the A-List Music Club. I'm your host, the game changer, Wes Troop. And with me, as always, is Dominic and John. How's it going tonight?
Is it all
Good.
good?
Good.
All right. And as always, each week, a different one of us picks an album to talk about. And this time it was Dominic's turn. So why don't you go ahead and talk about what you picked?
Okay, I went with, I believe it was 1977 release.
You believe it? Oh, I thought you meant you didn't remember what you picked.
No, 1977 release by a band by the name of Starz, Starz. This was their sophomore effort, an album called Violation. And I guess I'll start off. It's a pretty much what you think. It's a 70s harder rock, not metal, and with some more ballad-like things sometimes thrown in. There was a back when these guys came out, the Cream magazine, which is a magazine from Detroit, was talking about Starz, and at the time, Kiss was really big, and there was a band called Angel that was all in white, like Kiss was in black, they were in white, and they were like the good guys to Kiss's bad guys. So Cream magazine said if Kiss is evil and Angel is angelic, these guys are Kiss is black and Angel is white. These guys are like a dirty gray because they're kind of like, can be a little bubblegummy in a couple songs and not many, but they said it's like playing Dirty Doctor behind the garage, that type of thing, like this type of band was. There's a lot of this was, like I said, a lot of their albums, there's a lot of innuendo and a lot of symbolism in their songs. But this was their sophomore effort, and I like this band. I mean, I've got all their releases downloaded. I had all their albums, and everything like that. I really, really like this band. This album had a one kind of a breakout hit. I don't know how high it got on the top 40, but I remember hearing it on the America's Top 40 and seeing it on American Bandstand. The song was called Cherry Baby, and it's kind of a little, almost a little bubblegummy pop type song. And you could see, no, not Cherry Baby, I'm sorry. The song was, isn't it Sing It, Shout It? Because I know Cherry Baby's on there.
Cherry Baby.
Yeah, that's on there.
It was Cherry Baby.
Cherry Baby went to 33. It's their only top 40 hit.
Yep. So it was Cherry Baby. And what you think is there's like a bubblegummy kind of pop tune, that not offensive overtly. Otherwise I don't think Dick Clark would have played it on American Bandstand. But I like this band. They're just what a 70s rock and roll band was, without being overcomplicated. They knew their lane and they kept their lane, and they didn't try to be things they weren't. I think they're a little bit, they're about two steps up from a really, really, really great garage band or great local band, that's how I view them. But I love this album. The theme song, the title track Violation, I think is awesome, and Subway Terror, that's just awesome stuff, man. So I really like this album and band. So go ahead, John.
I see you shaking your head down there.
On my I listen to this through Apple Music on my phone.
Yeah.
And they said Stars had it all. Songs that managed to be both rocking yet melodic. Think of Deep Trick, Aerosmith, and Kiss merged together. I can
Deep
kind of
Smith, who else? Who they
Deep
say
Trick,
again?
Cheap
Yeah.
Trick, Aerosmith, and Kiss.
Yeah, kind of.
Together. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. They're from New Jersey.
You,
They formed from the ashes of a band called Looking Glass.
Oh,
remember
okay.
Brandy,
Looking
you're a
Glass.
fine girl.
Really?
Brandy,
was
you're a fine
that?
girl. The
Who
bass
was-
player Peter Swevel and Joe X Doom under his real name Jeff Grob were in Looking Glass.
I never knew that.
And
Because I really like Looking Glass too.
when their singer quit, they hired Michael Lee Smith.
Yeah.
And they changed their name to Fallen Angels. And
Well, I knew their original name was Fallen Angels.
Yeah.
They have a song called Fallen Angel off their debut album, I think.
Yeah, she's just a fallen angel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gene Simmons was an early supporter of them. He saw them in concert and really liked them.
They were on the Casablanca record label.
Same manager, Bill Coyne. Yeah.
John, I'm glad you do your homework.
Michael Lee Smith had a brother named Rex Smith who had a pop hit in the 70s.
Right. I didn't know that was his brother.
Yep.
I think Michael Lee Smith has a really good voice. I really do.
Yeah. He is good. Yeah, I liked it.
Did you? Good.
I didn't like those two songs you mentioned, but I liked the album.
Oh, okay. It's just a kind of, like I said, they knew their lane, they stayed in it, and they were just like I said, a couple steps up from a really good local band, you know?
Yeah. It said once Richie Rano, who was in a band called Stories, which I've never heard of.
Right.
Once he joined Fallen Angels is when they decided to do a harder rock sound. So they changed their name. And Richie Rano used to wear a necklace that had a star on it. And their manager thought, well, that's a great name for a band. Let's call them Starz.
Wow.
And the rest of the band was like, that's kind of a shitty name. We don't really like it. So he drew their famous logo. And the band went, no, that's cool. So that's how they decided to use that name.
So your opinion, John?
Well, I only knew Cherry Baby, like I said. I'd heard of this band. A lot of people from my day, Motley Crue and Poison, Bon Jovi, a lot of those bands sing this band's praises. They love this band. Yeah. They have a cult following. But I've never heard them like front to back before. I listened to this thing like 3 times this week. I was really digging it.
Yeah, isn't that great? Yeah, and like every album, there's a couple songs that you personally don't like.
Yeah, but it's not. It didn't ruin the whole album for me. It's just like I probably would skip them next time. But I like Cherry Baby. Sing It, Shout It should have been a hit.
Yeah, I think that's the one they were aiming to be the hit.
It should have
because
been.
that came out around the time like Shout It Out Loud did.
Oh yeah.
It's their second biggest hit. It went to 66, but
okay.
It sounds like a Kiss song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of these songs on this two going, that sounded got like a Kiss groove to it. Like the music sounded like Kiss, yeah. Great singer.
Yeah.
I liked what's the song? She Squeezed My Rocks and I Finished in the Popcorn Box.
Yeah.
Cool Up, that's great.
That sounds like it would be a title of an awesome boy song.
It was great. I like that song. Violation, I like everything but the chorus. The chorus is just kind of clunky.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Like it's got a good groove. I like the music, and then it's like, no, it's a violation. Like doesn't really roll off the tongue, kind of.
Right.
It's kind of hard to sing along. But other than that, it's a good song. I I don't like Steady or Subway Terror. Is kind of an odd song. I didn't care for that.
Yeah, it's odd, but it's got cool lyrics in it.
Oh yeah, Rock 6 Times is good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sing and Shout It. I think it's probably the best song on the album. Even better than Cherry Baby, which is
Hey
also very good.
John, check
Yeah.
out the first album.
I will. I'm going to download all their albums now.
Check out their first album. There's songs on there's one's called Detroit Girls, and that was their supposed to try. I think that was the hit they were trying for off that.
Okay.
Then there's a song called Pull the Plug that's about a guy whose girlfriend is on life support, and the song is about pulling the plug.
A nice
And
depressing
that was
song.
a very, very controversial song at the time.
Yeah.
And the other one, my favorite Starz song of all time is on that album. It's called Nightcrawler. That is as close to a perfect rock and roll song as can be. That you got after we're done tonight, just listen to that song and text me what you think. Because I'd be really interested to hear because it's a classic song.
Yeah, I'm going to check out the rest of their stuff. When I told my dad we were doing this episode, he's like, "Oh, what a great band!"
And I'll tell you what, their third album, Attention Shoppers, has a song called on it, "The Third Time Is the Charm." And if you want to hear how great a voice Michael Lee Smith has, this is a ballad. Man, you got to hear him sing this. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out the rest of their stuff.
Cool.
This is a good pick, Tom. You made me a fan.
All right, great.
I didn't care for Steady. I didn't really dig that song. Yeah, it's like forgettable. I don't even remember how it goes. Is that the Streetlight or the Moon?
Yeah,
I like where it was. Yeah, I like where it was kind of going. It's like a power ballad. Yeah. I think if these guys came out 10 years later in the 80s in the middle of that hairband stuff, they would have been huge.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. They kind of remind you of like some of those groups, like maybe who I parallel them to is kind of like a Motley Crue.
Yeah, Nikki Sixx is a huge fan.
Yeah. And Motley Crue had that very sexually oriented stuff, and I think that's a good comparison.
Yeah, they're. When I heard it, I thought they were like a hair band.
Yeah.
So, good-looking guy sings, great guitar player.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're not doing different styles. It's just hard rock the whole way, except for like a ballad. It's the same.
Right.
Like Kiss. This is who they are. This is what you're gonna get.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I like it. The bass player passed away in 2013.
Yeah.
Peter Swevel, I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah.
They're still around. Like I said, they were gonna tour. I was gonna go see him with Angel. Michael Lee Smith, Richie Rano, and Joe X. Dude were the only ones left in the band.
Well, that's originals. Three to have.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Definitely. Now let's hear Wesley bitch about it because it's not baby metal.
I had never heard of this band, Starz. I thought the voice kind of reminded me of Chris Daughtry in a way when I heard it.
Better voice than Daughtry.
Yeah, and it was giving off some Foreigner vibes too. Some of the songs to me. I don't know. I just was hearing different stuff, but it's not really something that I listen to often. A lot of the songs to me were in one ear and out the other. I kind of forgot what song number 2 sounded like while I was listening to song number 4. I was like, wait, I don't remember what that sounded like, but whatever. So I thought some of the songs were fine. The highlights for me were Cherry Baby, Sing It, Shout It, I liked Violation, and I thought the song "Cool One" was funny, actually.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, it sounded like a monkey. I thought Steady was a little long, and Is That a Street Light or the Moon? I thought it was pretty trippy, and I thought it was a duet with a woman at first that was singing. I'm like, oh no, that's the guy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was fine. I don't know that I'd be a fan, but it's, it was okay.
Okay, let's review. Give the number.
Who, me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I'd probably give it a 5.
Okay. What about you, John?
Yeah, I'd say it's like a 7.
Okay.
I liked it. Yeah.
Okay. It'd be an 8. It'd be an 8 because I really like this band. Okay. So whose next pick is it?
Wes.
Me. So, we're going old school again, with another album that's considered by many a classic. One of my favorite albums by one of my favorite bands. We're gonna Let It Bleed with the Rolling Stones.
Great pick. Great pick. And you know me, I'm not a huge Rolling Stones fan, but great pick.
Nice. I'll check it out.
We'll be back next week. John, you want to talk a little bit about the podcast?
Sure. I have a podcast called We Like Wrestling Podcast. Just all about wrestling. Past, present, pay-per-views, tournaments. You name it, we talk about it. Just 4 guys sitting around like we're at a bar talking. Instagram is WLW1. We have a Facebook page. I don't think we have a Twitter, but we're on Spotify and iTunes and Apple. We Like Wrestling Podcast.
All right. And of course, for me, you know the links, youtube.com/Westside of 515. Like Joe on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTruePaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Truth out.